Okay, am I audible?
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so what is the projection? It is a process of finding the different views on different reference plane by drawing some horizontal, some vertical lines perpendicular to some lines perpendicular to planes. Okay, and this whole process is called projection. So there are basically two principal planes, horizontal and vertical plane. So you can see in this particular image, if you draw vertical line, sorry, perpendicular line perpendicular to the plane, vertical plane, principal plane, you'll get this one. This is, what is this? This one is front view of this particular image T shape. Okay, but this front view is not, what is this? This is only showing length and height of the object. It is not showing the thickness. So while with drawing this one view, front view, we cannot express all the details of this particular object. Is it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In case of orthographic projection, if you draw only front view, it will show length and height only. So you cannot express all the details. Means the thickness is remaining. So that we need another view. So now if you'll draw perpendicular line perpendicular to another plane, horizontal plane, from the same point, so the same contours of object, you'll get top view on horizontal plane, and this one is the top view of the same object. The first one is front view, you can see, okay, and this bottom one is top view. But you can say the arrangement of paper, one is, for drawing these two views we need at least two plain paper A4 size, okay, perpendicular to each other. But we cannot make these things, okay, in a practical drawing. So what we need, we need to rotate this horizontal plane in the direction of arrow B, either horizontal plane or vertical plane. But always I'll suggest always rotate horizontal plane 90 degree clockwise. Okay, so that you will get the horizontal plane in the extension of vertical plane. Are you getting this one? When you rotate this horizontal plane 90 clockwise, it will exactly with the alignment with horizontal plane. Sorry, vertical plane. If you rotate this horizontal plane 90 clockwise, you will get this horizontal plane as extension of this vertical plane. Is it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If you rotate, then what will happen? The front view will be above, and the top view will become that will be below. Okay, is it? And this intersection of horizontal and vertical plane, this one, where it is written X and Y, this line. Okay, what is the name of this line? This is called uh, reference line. Okay, intersection of horizontal plane and vertical plane is called reference line. It is also called horizontal reference line, but simply we can call it as a reference line. What is the reference line? What is the reference line? Anyone? What is the reference line?
Intersection of vertical and horizontal plane.
Okay. Now you can see there is a definite distance of front view from this reference line, and there is a definite distance of top view from this reference line. Can you see? This is the distance of front view from this reference line, and this is the distance of top view from reference line. Is it visible to all of you? Okay. So for getting both the view on a single plane paper, we need to rotate horizontal plane 90 degree clockwise so that it become in extension with the vertical plane, and this particular line xy, okay, this is the partition line between horizontal and vertical plane. Above this line, for the first angle projection, you'll get vertical plane above this xy line and horizontal plane below this xy line. Okay, is it okay? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Means you will get front view above xy line and top view below xy line. The projector line must be perpendicular to xy line. Okay, you can see clearly in the image figure number 8.2, the projector lines are perpendicular to xy, and you can see in this figure also the projector lines are always perpendicular to plane, so they will be perpendicular to xy also. Is it? Are you getting this one or not? Why we are rotating horizontal plane 90 degree clockwise? Easy.
Yes, sir.
And if you will draw profile plane, okay, let us say in case of profile plane, suppose this is your vertical plane, okay, suppose this is your vertical plane, then what about your profile plane? Your profile plane will be like this. Is it 90
Yes,
degree
sir.
to this and let us draw horizontal plane also in this position, then it will be very easy. Now I am drawing horizontal plane also, so you'll get like this horizontal plane. Okay, this is your horizontal plane, this is your profile plane. Okay, and this is your vertical plane. So always rotate this 90 degree clockwise. Okay, 90 degree clockwise, and this profile plane away from the object, 90 degree away from the object. Then you'll get all the three planes. Okay, if you'll draw like this, you'll get, one second, I'm drawing all the three planes. Okay, again, so if you'll rotate this horizontal plane 90 degree clockwise, you'll get the position of horizontal plane in this way. Is it? The yellow lines are representing horizontal plane after rotating 90 degree clockwise. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Now it is in extension with VP, so we can use a single paper for drawing both the view, and this line will be the differentiation line between horizontal plane and vertical plane. Is it? Now if you rotate this PP 90 degree away from the object, what you'll get? You'll get PP like this. Yes or no? After rotating 90 degree clockwise. Okay. And you'll get another reference line here, which is also called as vertical reference line, like this. this is the vertical reference line. Okay, this is the vertical reference line x1, y1. Can you see all the three planes in a single paper now? If you draw in a single paper like this, so this is xy. Okay, this is your vertical plane, and below this you'll get horizontal plane. And if you draw again another x1, y1, one second, like this. Okay, x1, y1. Where will be the position of side view? Here, you'll get another plane. So this is your VP, this is your HP, and this is your PP. Are you getting these things now? So you'll get this vertical plane. Okay, in this vertical plane you'll get front view. Okay, in this vertical plane you'll get front view, and in this horizontal plane you'll get top view, and in this profile plane you will get side view. Easy. Can you see the difference in this image? Why we are rotating profile plane 90 degree away from the object, and why we are rotating horizontal plane 90 degree in front of the 90 degree clockwise? Are you getting or not this thing? समझ में आ रहा है क्यों 90 डिग्री रोटेट कर रहे हैं away
Yes,
and
sir.
clockwise direction to get all the view in a single plane paper? That is beneficial for us. Okay, drawing all the three view in a single paper with the help of this reference line. And why we are getting this reference line? These are the intersection between the planes. Okay, suppose a point is placed here. Okay, a point is placed here. Okay, a point is placed here. Okay, so you'll get, okay, I'm drawing all the three views for this particular point. Okay, say this is point A, capital A. So for this capital A, I am drawing all the 3 points by drawing the projector line. So you'll get A dash here, front view. On this plane, you'll get A top view, and on this plane you'll get A double dash, which is side view. So if you'll rotate this 90 clockwise, you'll get the position of A here. Okay, so you can directly join these two with the help of a projector line. And if you'll rotate this 90 clockwise away from object, you'll get A double dash here, which is the side view. Now you can join this two with the help of a projector line. And this is the original position of point. Okay, this is the original position of point A. This is the side view. This one is the side view on rotated plane. This is the top view on the rotated plane, and this is the front view. If you will draw all the three things in here, here you will get A dash. After drawing a projector line, you will get A somewhere here. After drawing another projector line, you will get A double dash somewhere here. So you can easily draw all the three views with the help of this reference line. Easy. Now it is clear or not? Anyone?
Clear.
Is it clear now to
Yes,
everyone?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear. Clear it.
Okay, so now we can see all the three things here in this image. Okay, front view, top view. Okay, first of all, for this one. Okay, first angle. So see the first angle. Okay, here x1, y1 is not drawn. Okay, I'm drawing that x1, y1. Okay, so this particular line is, first of all, see the images you can see all the three planes perpendicular to each other, front view, top view, and side view. Okay, now see here, these are the views. Okay, these are the views: front view, top view, side view. So in case of first, sorry, here you will get another XY line. Okay, up like this, X1, Y1. Okay, this is the X1. Okay, this is the X1, Y1, and you'll get another reference line like this. Okay, it's not coming properly. Both the reference line, what will be the orientation of both the reference line? Both the दोनों reference एक दूसरे कैसे होंगे? They should be
Perpendicular.
perpendicular to each other always. Okay, the horizontal reference line and vertical reference line. Horizontal reference line is called as a reference line, simple reference line. Okay, and that horizontal reference line is called a simple reference line, and that vertical reference line is also called profile reference line. Okay, so दोनों के दो नाम हैं. First horizontal reference line XY is also called as simple reference line or sometimes horizontal reference line, and that vertical reference line is also called as profile reference line or horizontal reference line. तो ये horizontal reference line यहाँ से draw होगा. Okay, exactly perpendicular to, okay, like this. Okay, now see, for third angle projection you will get front view always above XY, always front view always above XY, top view always below XY, and left hand side view always right hand side of the. Okay, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
This written side view is nothing but left hand side view. Okay, this one is left hand side view. This one is left hand side view. Why we are telling this left hand side view? From seeing this side, okay, if you are drawing side view on this particular plane, this side is projected on this plane, profile plane. So from this side, what will be the name of this particular face?
Left.
Left hand side. Left hand side, na? That's why we are calling this side view as a left hand side view. What about the right hand side view? You'll get another plane here. If you're placed another plane parallel to profile plane in this left hand side, you'll get right hand side view on this on that particular plane. Is it? And
Yes,
where
sir.
will the
Yes.
position of that right hand side view?
Third quadrant.
Third quadrant. Okay, no, not third quadrant. In the first that first angle projection, I'm showing you. Okay, I'm drawing. Okay, let's draw here also. You can draw here also. One second. Suppose this is your XY line. Okay. Is not working in this PowerPoint presentation. Okay. This one. Okay. See. Okay. Suppose this is your X1 Y1 line. Okay. This is your XY line first of all, and this is your X1 Y1 line for left hand side view, and let us take another vertical reference line x2, y2 for right hand side view. So here you will get front view of any object. Okay. Front view. Here you will get top view in case of first angle. Okay. These all things are we are making for first angle projection. Okay, first angle projection. Here you will get left hand side view, and here you will get right hand side view on the left hand side of view. Now see why we will get right hand side view on the left hand side of front view. If you will place another plane, okay, here somewhere another plane in this particular position. Let me try to draw if it is possible. Okay. If you place another plane parallel to profile plane here, okay, if you will place another plane like this, it is not working properly, this pointer. Okay. Okay, if you will place another profile plane here, are you getting this one? And you, if you will draw side view, right hand side, you will get a image like this. Okay, similar image to side view shown in the profile plane there. Okay, यहाँ पे भी एक side view बनेगा. Is it? If you
Yes,
have placed another profile plane on the left hand side of object, you will get another side view. But this is not left hand side view. This is right hand side view of this particular face. This is the view of this particular face. Is it? Yes or no?
yes,
And if you rotate this away from the object 90 degree, it will come like this here. So it is on the left hand side of front view. Here you will draw another x1, y1. Are you getting this one? Yes or no? Yes or no?
yes, sir.
So you'll get another side view, this side, left hand side of front view, which I have written in this whiteboard also. Here, right hand side view on the left hand side of front view. So in case of first angle projection, you'll get front view above xy, top view below xy, left hand side view on the right hand side of front view, right hand side view on the left hand side of front view. In case of third angle projection, it will be just opposite. Okay, first of all xy. Okay, so you can see in this image for third angle projection. Okay, third angle, what is happening here? You can see the top view is on horizontal plane. There is a front view, okay, on vertical plane. If you rotate this horizontal plane 90 clockwise, what will happen? If you rotate this horizontal plane 90 clockwise, what will happen?
It will come a vertical plane.
Okay, it will. Okay, what about the top view? Top view will be above or below? This is nothing but the extension line xy. Okay, what about the top view?
Above.
Above xy. Okay, and front view below xy. So you can see here also the top view is above xy, front view is below xy. And what about the left hand side view? If you rotate this away from the object like this in an anti-clockwise direction away from the object. So suppose this is your x1, y1, this is your x1 and this is your y1. So what about the position of side view?
Left
What
side
about
of
the
x1,
position?
y1.
Left.
left side of x1, y1. That means left hand side of front view. And on the right hand side of this front view, here somewhere, you'll get right
Right
hand
hand
side.
side view.
So all the four views are clear now. Okay. If you will draw another plane here for profile plane, okay, for right hand side view, here you will get right hand side view. And if you rotate this away from the object, you'll get here somewhere. Okay. In extension with this, like this. So here somewhere you'll get side view, which is nothing but right hand side view, and which is coming right hand side of front view. Okay. So in case of third angle projection, okay, in case of third angle projection, if you draw all the things, okay, if you draw all the things here, x2, y2, this is x2, and this one is y2, this is x1, and this is y1. So what about the views above xy?
Top view.
Top view always. Okay, above xy you will get top view always. Below xy,
Front view.
front view always. Okay. Now what about left hand side view? On the left hand side of front view, okay, left hand side view. And what about the right hand side view? On the right hand side of front view, like this. Okay. So next move करते हैं. So first angle, third angle clear? It is clear now. What is the meaning of first angle? What is the meaning of third angle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This first angle and third angle is used for drawing, okay, practical drawing. Second angle and fourth angle are not used. Why? Why second angle and why second angle and fourth angle is not used for drawing? Anyone? Second angle and fourth angle are not used for practical drawing. Why? First angle, basically first angle is used in India, okay, frequently used in India, and the third angle is frequently used in abroad, okay, foreign countries. But second angle and fourth angle are not used. Okay. Okay, I am showing you some pictures, okay, for your visualization. Okay. What about the front view of this? Okay. Front view of this particular image, but object. कौन सा portion दिखेगा? कौन सा color दिखेगा front view में? If the arrow is showing in the
Pink, sir.
front side.
Pink.
Pink, okay. So you'll get front view like this. Easy.
Yes, sir.
Then what about the top view?
Green, sir.
Light
Green, like this. Okay, light green and dark green. Now, what about the side view?
Blue.
Blue one.
Blue.
Sky
Now,
blue.
if you will draw within the reference line x1, y1, you'll get front view like this. First angle projection, okay. And the top view, with the help of projector line, you can draw like this top view, and the side view like this with the using projector line. Easy. We'll see
Yes, sir.
distance.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us see for this image, for this diagram. You can see all the three. Easy. There are in the fourth unit you will get isometric projection. So this is the isometric view. This one is isometric view. Okay. And these are the orthographic view of this isometric view. Okay. So there are two types of question. Okay. Conversion of isometric to orthographic and orthographic to isometric. So here we are first of all making orthographic projection of object with the help of reference line. Okay. So here you can see front view, top view, and side view of object. So I'll share this PPT. You can see all the diagrams. Okay. Now, one second. I'm showing you the notations. Okay. So, any doubt in this first angle and third angle?
No, sir.
These are the difference you can see. First angle, the object is kept in first quadrant. Third angle, the object is kept in third quadrant. Second, the object lies between the observer and plane. Is it clear now? The object lies between the observer and the plane for first angle, and for third angle, the plane of projection lies between the observer and object. Okay. And you can see the front view above, top view below, top view above, front view below, in case of first and third angle respectively. Okay. So see these things, okay, properly. Now I am showing you. Okay, I have explained these things. Okay, first angle, third angle. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay, this is the object. Okay, for drawing first angle, symbol of first angle position and symbol of third angle position. It is placed in this position. Okay, where the axis is parallel to vertical plane. You can see axis is parallel to vertical plane. Is it clear to all of you? Axis is parallel to vertical plane. Okay. Now tell me, what about the front view, top view of this object? Front view and top view of this particular object in this particular point.
Front view and top view are like frustum.
Frustum of a cone. Okay, it is called frustum of a cone. So, okay, so you'll get trapezium. Okay, in front view and top view. Is it in both?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If you will draw front view, top view only, can you say this is the frustum of a cone?
No, sir.
So the third view, which is a side view, concentric circle, two concentric circle is required for complete description of this object. That's why I have explained that thing. Okay, at least one or two or three view is required for complete analysis of any object in case of orthographic projection. Okay, so in this typical case, we need side view also. So for drawing symbol, we use front view and left hand side view only. Okay, so front view will get a trapezium, and the side view, left hand side view, will get concentric circle. So with the help of this symbol, you can identify first angle projection in any drawing. If the symbols for that drawing are drawn like this, figure number 8.10, then the angle of projection used will be first angle. Is it? So we have a place, we make a place, okay, for this symbol in title box. Okay, I have shared some sample drawing. You can see, okay, there, or in the PPT of introduction to engineering graphics. Okay, I am showing you that one if it is possible.
So will you send the PDF of today in the PPT format?
Yeah. PPT format I'll send. Okay. Introduction of engineering
Okay,
graphics.
sir.
I'll show you where it is used. One second. I'm sorry. See here. Okay. In this diagram, that is not okay. So grade, in between this grade. Okay. We have to make a place for divide this into two portions like this. Now this place is for symbol of method of drawing. So symbol of method of drawing means whether you are using front angle, first angle projection or third angle projection. If you are using first angle, draw this one. If you are using third angle, draw this one. This is nothing but front view of the frustum of cone, and this is nothing but the left hand side view of frustum. This question can be asked, okay, in MCQ also or in the Viva also. Okay, draw the symbol of first angle projection and draw the symbol of third angle projection, and name of the view also. So, what is the name of the views used in first angle symbol of first angle projection? Those are front view and left hand side view of a frustum of cone. And the object, what is the object here? Frustum of a cone. Okay, so we can ask you while drawing the symbol of projection, object used is which kind of object? Is it a cone, or is it a cylinder, or is it frustum of a cone or frustum of a cylinder? So what it is? It is frustum of a cone. And the first, you are drawing the trapezium is front view, and the second concentric circle is left hand side view. In case of third angle, it will be just opposite. First of all, this concentric circle, and you cannot draw the trapezium like this, okay? And the longer side, this side, like this, okay? Like this, okay? You cannot draw trapezium like this. The longer side should be outside, okay?
Why, sir?
Why? You can see in this diagram, the cylinder is the frustum of cone is placed like this, okay? So here, okay, while drawing this smaller circle, okay, what you are representing? The smaller side is, it is, if it is in dashed line, if this circle is shown by a dash line, okay, what is the meaning of that?
Hidden.
That means that is inside, which is not
Yes,
seen,
sir. Yes.
which cannot be seen. But in
Yes.
this diagram, it is seen, it is solid line. That means that is in front of the longer edge, okay? So that you can see from side view. Are you getting this one now? Why the shorter side is drawn first? Okay. Next. Now notations. Okay, notations of all this front view. Now here you can see all the 6 images. Okay. Front view, top view, left hand side view, right hand side view, bottom view, top view, and back view, and the position of all the figures. Okay, and the position of all the views. Okay, so go through book for further more details. Okay, I am showing you the notations. Okay, let us go to directly now projection of point. Okay, orthographic projection of points. Okay, so to draw projection of any object, we require these 3 things. Okay, first is object, then observer and location of object. Okay, so Location of object, what does it mean? Location of object means we need quadrant of object, quadrant of point. Whether it is in first quadrant, it is in second quadrant, it is in third quadrant. Okay. So let us see the projection of point in different quadrants. So first of all, notations uh, of all the views according to VIS. If there is a point A, so its top views should be written like small a, and if it is a line, then small ab. And what about its front view? A single dash for line A dash B dash. If it's side view, A double dash, or you can write A1 also. And line A double dash B double dash. You cannot use capital letters, okay, for writing views. अगर तुम कैपिटल लेटर यूज कर रहे हो तो वो रॉन्ग है. ओके, ऑलवेज यूज स्मॉल लेटर्स without dash for top view, single dash for front view, and double dash for side view. Is it clear to all of you? If it is an A double dash, that means that is the side view of point A, capital A. Okay. Now these are the quadrants, okay, which I have already explained. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant. Okay, front view, top view, and side view. Now, suppose any point is in the first quadrant. Okay, suppose a point A is in the first quadrant. So first of all, draw front view A dash, then top view A. Okay, and rotate 90 clockwise. So you'll get front view above, top view below. Are you getting this one?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me the distance of A dash from XY. This is nothing but XY. Okay, distance of A dash from XY. This line will be now XY. Okay, this horizontal line will be now XY. So above we are getting front view and below we are getting top view. Now tell me the distance of these points from O. And I am giving you a question, directly question. The point is say 40 mm and 50 mm. What is its meaning, 40 and 50? Anyone? The point A is 40 mm in front of VP and 50 mm above XY. Draw the projection of point A. This is the question, clear-cut question. Okay, a point is placed 40 mm in front of VP and 50 mm above XY, above the horizontal plane. So A dash is drawn with the help of projector line here on. Now this will be a projector line. Okay, if you draw in a simple projection, this will be your projector line, PL. So we have A dash and A. So tell me the distance of A dash and A from this XY line. A dash का distance कितना होगा? That will be
50.
50 mm. And what about A? 40.
40.
Okay. So always the distance of point from horizontal plane, whether it is above or below, this distance is used for drawing A dash front view. Always. Either it is in first quadrant or third quadrant. Doesn't matter. Any point in the question, if it is written a point is say 60 mm above XY, that means you will get the distance of A dash from XY 60 mm. Now that depends on the angle of projection, whether you are getting this front view above or below. If it is in first quadrant, you will get front view definitely above XY. So draw front view 60 mm above XY. Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If any point is 60 mm above XY, that means 60 mm above XY, that means 60 mm above horizontal plane. So that 60 mm is always used for drawing front view. Now that depends on the type of projection, whether it is first angle or third angle. If it is first angle, draw 60 mm above XY. If it is third angle, draw 60 mm below XY. And that distance 40 mm is used for top view. Okay, if it is in front of front view, draw below XY. If it is behind vertical plane, draw above XY line. So you can see in this figures also. This is the projection of points in second quadrant. Okay, why we are getting both above XY line? Because we are rotating horizontal plane 90 clockwise. So horizontal plane 90 clockwise जब रोटेट करेंगे तो टॉप व्यू भी किधर चला जाएगा? The top view will come in the above side, which is the above XY. Are you getting this one? Second angle, second quadrant. We are rotating HP 90 clockwise. Okay, this HP 90 clockwise. So this A is coming. Okay, above XY. Now A dash both above XY in case of second angle. That's why second angle is not used frequently for drawing. Here it is a single point. Okay, are you getting this one? Why a second angle is not used for drawing? Second angle is not used for practical drawing. Here A dash is a single point, so you can easily distinguish between A and A dash. Suppose there is a complex structure, so you'll get different a number of points in the projection in the front view also as well as the top view, and those points will overlap. Okay, to each other, overlap. So you cannot distinguish which one is the point for front view and which one is the point for top view, as well as the shape of the object. Okay, that's why first angle and third angle is used for practical drawing, not the second and fourth. In case of what will happen front view, in case of third angle front view, suppose there is a point
For the
about the front
horizontal
view,
plane
above
and
XY or
below the horizontal plane and behind the vertical plane.
no, tell me the position of front view. Above XY or below XY in case of third angle?
Below,
Below
no,
XY.
no, below.
Below XY front view. And what about the top view? If you
Above
rotate
XY.
HP 90 clockwise, above XY. Now in case of fourth angle, both
Below XY.
below XY. Okay. So you can see here also. You can see there is a point A in front of VP and HP. So we are getting A dash and A on the respective VP and HP, vertical plane and horizontal plane. Okay. For the first one, where the point A is above HP and in front of VP, we have a definite distance. Say the point A is 20 mm in front of VP and 30 mm above XY. Okay, this is the position of A. So you'll get A dash on VP and A on HP. Okay, and there will be a definite distance of both the points from XY. Are you getting this one? These points, I'm talking about these points, this A and B. This is front view of A and this is top view of A. When the point is, say, a definite distance from VP, in front of VP it is 20 mm and above HP it is 30 mm. So you can see a clear cut distance. Okay, this one from XY. Now suppose the point is lying on VP and above HP. So what about the projection? Front view and top view. The point is lying on VP, vertical plane. So where will be the projection of that particular point? In the top view and in the front view?
Vertical plane and XY line.
XY line, very good. You'll get top view on XY line and vertical plane, A dash on vertical plane. Okay. In case of point lying on HP, what will happen? You'll get top view at this point A where it is on HP and front view on XY line. So if you draw, you'll get like this. A dash, a definite distance in the first question, because we have a definite distance of point A from a vertical plane and horizontal plane. In the second one, the point is lying on VP. That's why we are getting front view distance from XY line, a suitable distance from XY line, while A on XY line, because there is no distance from vertical plane. Are you getting this one? For top view, the distance is 0 because the point is lying in VP. The distance of point from VP is 0. That's why we are getting that top view on XY line. Is it? हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन से जो भी डिस्टेंस दिया रहेगा वो डिस्टेंस किसका रहता है? फॉर फ्रंट व्यू. यहाँ पे हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन से डिस्टेंस एक डेफिनिट है, बट व्हाट अबाउट द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम वर्टिकल प्लेन? दैट इज 0 बिकॉज द पॉइंट इज इटसेल्फ ऑन वर्टिकल प्लेन. सो टॉप व्यू का डिस्टेंस कितना होगा XY से? That will be 0.
Yes, sir.
That's why we are getting top view on XY line. Similar case is happening here also. The distance of point from horizontal plane is 0. The point is itself on horizontal plane. So what about the distance of front view? That will be 0 distance from XY line. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll end here. Okay, we will solve some question. Okay, in the solution, draw this much only. One second. In your A4, this one. Okay, this is the solution of first one. This one. Okay.
Okay.
For the second, draw this one only. Okay, no need to draw this. This is only for conceptual study. Okay. One second. I'm showing you in the book. So for projection of point, okay, yes. Here you can see a point is situated in the first quadrant. Okay, so draw this one only in the solution. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
First of all, draw XY line. Okay, while solving any question, first of all, draw. Okay, write down a question. Let us solve a question. Okay. So a point A. Okay, a point A is 30 mm. Okay, 30 mm. This is the last question. Okay, then you can go. A point A is 30 mm in front of VP. In front of VP and 50 mm above HP. What about the quadrant? A is in which quadrant?
First.
First quadrant. Okay, then first of all draw XY line. Okay, first of all draw XY line. What is this XY line? This is nothing but reference line. Okay, then draw a projector line for this particular point. Okay, so this projector line, use 2H pencil for drawing this projector line. Okay, like this. Okay, now A is 30 mm above HP. Okay, so 30 mm above HP, 30 mm in front of VP and 50 mm above HP. So this is in the first quadrant. So what about front view, top view? Front view above, okay, and top view below. First quadrant. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now what about the distance? Front view above means what will be the distance from this O origin? What will be the distance from this O, particular O of front view? A dash. It should be 50 mm. The distance of a point from HP. So locate 50 mm A dash. And what about top view? At 30 mm below, on the same line, locate A. Okay. And properly do the dimensioning also by using dimension line and extension line. Okay. So properly do the dimensioning using extension line and dimension line like this. Okay. Make arrowhead also in a proper way. Okay, use triangular field. Okay, I'm not using triangular field. You have to use triangular field and write down the distance. Here it is 50. In a proper way, write down 50. Here it is 30. Okay, so in a proper way, write down 30. dp, 30 centimeter. Okay, 30 mm. Easy. So this
Absolutely,
is the projection of point A. Okay. Let us do another. Okay. So point is, so say a point B. Okay. Say a point B. Say a point B is 20 mm.
Sir, can we do this later?
Front
We
of-
also have some other work.
Okay, okay. Okay, let us wind up today's class. Okay. One second.
Sir, you will take the attendance.
I'm taking attendance. Okay, I'm taking the screenshot of students who are attending this class. Okay.
Yes, sir.
No need to. One second. Okay. Okay, it is done. Okay. I have taken your attendance. You can leave this meeting. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.